side by side in the front row. Kyle Larson on the outside. Chase Elliott on the inside. Green flags in the air. Chase Elliott using that bottom line. Pulls right back up to the inside of the 5.
Well, they both flying up the racetrack. Denny Hamlin way up the track back there, battling for 5th.
The track gets really dirty out here in the desert. Sand blows all over it. First few laps, Norrie's pretty slick.
Larson fighting back on the outside.
Chase clears him off of turn 2. 9 cars in the lead. Blaney's had great speed in practice. Not surprised at all to see this 12 car moving forward. Marty, what you got on the 5?
We got a wreck. Bubba Wallace in the wall.
Yeah, big damage to the back of the 23. Bubba Wallace backs it in. We'll have to take another look, see if there was assistance here. So the first caution comes out here in Phoenix. It's Bubba Wallace. Had a little help there from the 7.
So what Cliff Daniels said after that was coming down pit road once Kyle Larson kind of questioned it. Why did we do that?
Spin. Turn 3 and 4, the 7, 47 go around. LaJoie hard into the wall.
And the 5 had just cleared them.
No contact, I don't believe, for the 47 car with the wall. Look at McDowell down there on the inside. Could affect the way LaJoie goes into the corner. He gives McDowell a little bit of room. I don't know that the 47 at Stenhouse knew they were going to be 3 wide.
Yeah, I think that's exactly right. I think Stenhouse believes that the 7 car is the only car below him. So knowing the 7's going to turn left, you know, he starts turning left. But of course, 47 car couldn't because there was a car there. See right here, Chase Elliott with those newer tires taking the fight to Kyle Larson. Went really low down this front straightaway dogleg that last lap. I mean, really low.
I think he gets the record. Oh, big wiggle out of the 9. Almost collects his teammate. To your point about being low, Jeff, I mean, if pit road wall was any lower, he could have gone lower on the straightaway.
Big catch right here by Chase Elliott.
Yeah, so that shows you Chase Elliott obviously has a fast car, drives underneath Larson, gets a left front right on that yellow line and around the back cane. That shows you how on edge these cars are and how you have to drive them. You got to find that edge. If you don't operate on the very, very limits of grip, you can't make the speed you need to. Chase Elliott just crossed over it just that little bit, and you saw him lose control.
Coming up on 1 to go now for Martin Truex Jr. for the end of stage 1.
Yeah, pretty fascinating there. The 48 car, Alex Bowman, won last week at Martinsville. Here it is in a final lap. Close to being lapped.
Could potentially be lapped as they go down the backstretch for the final time. And Bowman trying to stay in front of and stay on the lead lap. As Martin Truex Jr. is going to throw the first win at the other championship for drivers. He wins stage 1.
Got a crash. We got a crash.
And a caution now will come out here as the 0 of Quinn Houff around and damage to the back of that car.
We mentioned
that was a hard lick.
We mentioned right front failures. I think we may have just had one here toward the end, the tail end of this run. On tires, cars were due to come to pit road shortly. Right front tires down on that car, and the right front contact makes me think that he did have no control entering the corner.
Here, the straight line never turned.
Oh, we got a crash, started, Marty. Turns 3 and 4.
Chase Briscoe on the 14 into the wall. Backed it in there. You see the damage to the left rear.
Oh, yeah, I'm good.
He was running 12th.
Hard lick right there. So we're going to see a replay here of the contact possibly, or some issue with the left. Look at that, some debris or something on the left rear, right in front of the tire. Maybe there was some contact. He sees it. He senses the left rear tire's flat. He senses it and lifts real early. So there was some contact or something that has damaged the side skirt on that car, and somehow or another, either the contact or the damage has flattened that left rear tire. He sensed it, lifts early right here. He's like, oh no, I'm in trouble. The tire is completely flat. Kyle Busch does a great job not running in the back of him too hard, but he's already going to wreck, regardless of whether Kyle's there or not. Big hit. The fuel cell does an amazing job keeping the fuel inside the tank.
And Larson, it has been his stage. He's led 32 laps, going on the 33rd lap, which is the final lap of stage 2. Kyle Larson, we talk about he and his crew chief, Cliff Daniels. Well, things have clicked for them. Larson is going to win stage 2, and now he has the advantage over the other championship 4 drivers.
Oh, a huge wreck for the 38 of Anthony Alfredo. Heavy damage to the right front. This is going to be a major blow to the 19 of Truex. We're going to have to let scoring cycle out before we can exactly place him on the racetrack. But the gamble, we always talk about gambling. Hey, come early, get some fresh tires. Why doesn't everybody do it? Well, this is the downfall. You see James Small, he can't believe it. Staring at the screen, he actually has the same question we have at the moment, which is, I got to see where this cycles around.
Oh, right front tire.
Gosh.
We see that a lot on corner exit of 2, and that is a nasty angle to hit that wall. Thankful for the innovation of the safer barrier.
That is a horrible hit.
Trying to work through the timing here for Martin Truex Jr. So the advantage for Truex, Phoenix, long pit road. Well, he's very early in it. So he pits, and he's one of the first stalls. So he hasn't been on pit road very long. They service the car while the caution comes out. Now the whole question is, he has scored where he leaves pit road at the start finish relative to the leaders. Well, fortunately for him, he wasn't in there very long when the yellow came out, so the rest of the field slows down as well. So NASCAR is going to compare him to the leader of Chase Elliott relative to the start finish line.
We will be the leader, I think.
And that's what James Small's saying. They're going to cycle to the front, as you said, Jeff. So he was only 2 seconds behind the leader when he pitted. That's the other big advantage. You know, he didn't pit from deep in the field. So basically what happens is he comes to pit road, they start servicing their car. The leaders continue with speed, but then almost instantly the caution comes out. Well, Chase Elliott slows down and waits for the pace truck. So, you know, pace car speed and pit road speed reasonably close, only 10 miles an hour difference. So Martin Truex Jr. and James Small, instead of a bad break, it's perhaps the best break they could have asked for. Great long run car, and now they should have track position.
As was predicted, the 19 is going to be the race leader, Steve.
All right, let's relive this whole issue with the 19. He comes to pit road. There he is in the middle of his pit stop. Top of the screen, the 38 of Anthony Alfredo. Alfredo flat tire, heavy impact. The 19 crew continues to work on their car. At this point, the track goes yellow. The leader slows down. There goes Truex, start-finish line. Now we're looking for the leader. This is where Truex has scored. You see cars go by. There is the 9 of Chase Elliott. Martin Truex Jr. stays on the lead lap. A huge break for the 19.
Last run, just 2 free for Kyle Larson on exit. He said, I cannot get back to the gas like those guys can. The crew lost some spots on the last stop. They have been the best throughout the playoffs. Let's see if they can deliver here. And they do. They get Kyle Larson the lead on a close drag race. Gained 3 spots for Larson there. Incredible.
That's it. The move of the race so far. It was a lucky break for the 19. It is a pit stop for the 5. Remember, qualifying on Friday determined pit pick. They got their #1 pit stop. Look how fired up Cliff Daniels is.
That's a great launch from the 5 so far.
The 5 surging out front.
Can Truex clear Hamlin? He's going to do it. It all started. Hamlin did not get the launch he needed. Now Truex is in second.
1 lap to go. Presented by Credit One Bank.
Wow, Truex made up a lot of time again in turns 3 and 4.
A huge amount of time.
He's closed the gap. The 5 now sees the 19. He's getting closer in the mirror. Down the backstretch for the final time.
There's going to be a lap car on the inside. Not going to allow Truex to run that low line that he wants to run.
Kyle Larson a year ago watched the race from North Carolina. Today, he's a Cup Series champion.
Oh my God, guys! Yes! Yes! Pit crew, this is all on you guys. Unbelievable. You guys are the best. Thank you. Thanks, Claire. Thanks, everybody. How about that stop, boys? How about that pit stop? Great job, man. Awesome.